Is there a spiritual connection to breakouts? We are all spiritual beings having a human experience. We are a soul that is currently placed in a shell known as our body that allows our soul to experience living life on earth. One way that our soul uses our body is by sending messages to us. They are shown as physical flaws to indicate an internal flaw. When any of our 7 chakras are out of balance, it will show up on our physical body. When our root chakra is out of balance, it can cause acne and breakouts on our face. Our root chakra is what controls our immune system. So this functions the biological aspects of our body. When we are stressed out, it can cause tension in our brain, which results in a headache, causing us pain. When our soul is in pain or deeply wounded and that root chakra is out of balance, it affects the rest of our health. This can cause weight loss, weight gain, hair thinning or hair loss, or even breakouts in the face. Acne is a result of internal imbalance in the body. Internal imbalance is a result of deeply rooted wounds like childhood trauma. The root chakra is developed during your childhood. If developed properly, then it creates a strong and stable foundation for a child to grow emotionally. If the child experiences pain and trauma from a very young age, it creates a rocky and unstable foundation for that child to grow. The innermost childhood wounds that we have forgotten about, or at least tried to forget about, will still cause pain if it hasn't been dealt with. Any pain that is pressed down and suppressed will most likely come up in other ways the longer it is ignored. When the inner wound is addressed, the results will lessen. The innermost childhood wounds that we have forgotten about, or at least tried to forget about, will still cause pain if it hasn't been dealt with. This pain is stemmed from our root chakra, which is the carrier for stability, security, family, and power. If you grew up in an abusive home or where your needs were not met as a child, this can create a very deep wound. Children live with this wound all the way until adulthood. The pain from this wound needs to be dealt with because it has now created a blockage for pollution to our chakras, which will make it harder to stand in our power. A blocked root chakra creates a disconnection between our mind, body, and soul, so this makes it more difficult to tend to our needs. Our soul always knows what it needs. When our soul needs healing but can't seem to connect to our minds, then it has no other choice but to show us physically that something is wrong and the wrong needs to be right. Acne is your body trying to get your attention because your soul needs something. Or our soul will do whatever it takes to get the message across. If you find yourself struggling with acne and breakouts, especially if you are an adult, then you need to evaluate something. Ask yourself, am I loving myself enough and giving myself enough self-care? Do I struggle with self-doubt and the lack of self-confidence? Am I thinking positive thoughts? Am I still hurt from things of the past? When we honestly answer those questions, we will have to answer on why we have been breaking out so much. I guarantee you that when you begin to work through your deeply rooted pain, sit with those feelings, release them, and let them pass, you will start to see your face clearing. More practices to clear your skin are, of course, diet, sunshine, and exercise. Filling the void of lack of family and nurture can also heal you. Being surrounded by your soul family or even groups and organizations that support you and helps heal that lack of love. Affection and intimacy is especially needed to help heal that root chakra wound. Even sexual intimacy can activate and clear the root chakra, but with someone that you love. Getting proper rest and hydration is also equally important. If things are not right inside, they won't be right outside either.